Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for the review for Norwich versus Chelsea. 3-1 victory. Well, I should say 3. It's the only 3 we have now. We have no other 3. Sponsors gone. Do you know what I'm saying? They ducked out. They said, listen, I'm finished with you guys. So long. Sayonara. Do you know what I'm saying? The pressure, the cooker was on and they came straight out of the kitchen. It's too hot in there. They said, no, thank you. Havertz, we don't have no service issues with him. Free or not, he's got 4G. That brother did a good job today. Goal and assist. Now suddenly the striker issue is not, it's not really a thing, is it? Last couple of weeks, nice free-flowing football, goals. It's almost like we were doing that when Kai was playing consistently earlier on in the season when Lukaku was out injured. It's crazy. But I'm happy Thomas Tuchel's playing Kai. We're going to get into the starting 11 and obviously the whole game. But the 11 was interesting. You know, when you go to Norwich, you know, you expect to beat this team. So I'm not going to give them too much praise. Obviously, they're playing bottom of the league, Norwich. Everybody's wiping the floor with them. We beat them 7-0 at Stamford Bridge in the corresponding fixture earlier on in the season. Mason Mount got a hat-trick. I was there. Great game. Felt like I was watching the tennis, or I went to go and see the golf. You know, I was sipping on drinks. You know what I'm saying? Sunny day, living life. Felt like the sky was literally blue. Now the sky is grey, and we're going through... I don't know what we're going through as a club, potentially even administration at this point. So mad. It's an absolute madness. But... great performance that day. Today, not as good, of course. You could never really even expect to top that. But all I wanted from the boys today, after all of the drama that surrounded the club and the team and the environment, is just to win. You know, we heard Pat Neville go on BBC 5 Live, I believe, earlier on today and say a lot of the staff are starting to be laid off or at least be on pause, I guess, which is never great to hear. The playing staff and everybody there is fine, but at the club there are already some movements happening behind the scenes. I'm sure people that the players will know very well, very personally, so it is going to affect them to some degree, and of course it may have an impact on them, but we need that performance, we need that professionalism, and we got that in the first half. You know, the team was strong. There's a few changes. Timo Werner comes into the side to play up front alongside Kai. Lukaku's still on the bench, but it's good to see like Tuchel going and reverting back to his principles from last season, pressing from the front, energy, you know, and intensity. Not that Werner technically is very good, but at least you have that with him. Mason Mount getting back into the team as well. And obviously, no Kante, he was maybe given that rest. Rudiger was given that rest. Saul Niguez at left wing back again. Trevor starts. Christensen off to Barcelona, but started. So it was a strong team, and you'd expect that to dispatch of Norwich. And it was a good start. You know, that first half, I thought we was very good. I thought we was very comfortable. We played some very good football, scored the early goal. And Mason Mount and Kai, their link-up was fantastic in this game. And I think prior to this, Tuchel did say that Mason Mount, Pulisic and Kai had a really good connection. We didn't see Pulisic at all in this fixture, not even on the bench. I'm guessing he was ill. But we saw a lovely connection, lovely combination play between those two, creating opportunities, bouncing the ball back off of each other. And Werner was kind of just that outlet to just help create space and be a decoy runner, which is really all he can be. The space creator, as I call him. But those two technically were very good on that right-hand side. Good link-up play. Loads of chances created, as I said. And that's where, you know, where the goal come from as well, you know, because obviously Mason Mount with a lovely goal in the second. But the first goal coming from Trevor, lovely corner came in, headed across the goalkeeper. Lovely header from Trevor Chalobah, who was having a very good game, I felt, as well, at the right-hand side. And Lacobham wins, you know, Lacobham takes the lead. And then the second goal, Kai, lovely control. Kai today was brilliant in all of his general play, even outside of this goal, you know, dropping deep, linking up the play, keeping the ball, you know, connecting the dots as he always does. And he was rewarded with his assist, pulled it back for Mason. Mason takes his touch, and we've been criticising Mason Mount's finishing, you know, over the recent weeks. It has been pretty dreadful, but this was a lovely finish into the top corner. And when I'm seeing the boys at Hale End, you know, Smith Rowe and you know, Martinelli and Saka, obviously not all of them produced by Hell End, but the young kids over there at Arsenal, you just want to see good finishing at Cobham. You know, we need some better finishing from the young attackers, and we got that today with Mason. Top corner, lovely finish, kissing the badge. Do you know what I'm saying? A little message to the UK. Like, listen, you can take our sponsors, you can take our money, you can take our owner,
our financial stability,
you can take
our structure.
You can even deduct us points, but you cannot stop the mighty Chelsea
from finishing in third.
World champions. Look at that golden badge in the middle of our shirt. Have some respect, Boris. Yeah? Have some respect. All right? Something you wouldn't know much about. You ain't got much respect for yourself, let alone others. Dickhead. Yeah? Start to get real personal on this channel.
You want to send shots to the Prime Minister?
It's going to start to get very personal in here.
You want to send shots to the Prime Minister?
Yeah?
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 Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so Mason Mount kisses the badge, you know what I'm saying? Little touch from him, nice to see. But then, hold your horses, everybody. Domination in the first half, which was leading to chances created. Domination possession-wise did not lead to domination overall in the second half, because second half, we took our foot off the gas. Thomas Tuchel did make the change of taking off Azpilicueta and bringing on Loftus-Cheek. In hindsight, that wasn't great for the team's balance, and it wasn't great for the team defensively, because Loftus-Cheek was getting absolutely skinned on the right-hand side, and we know the silly nicknames that get passed around for that player's name, and I'm not going to repeat them here, but, you know, they were saying that cheeks were getting spread. I did repeat it, sorry. I apologise. Get that out of your head. Anyway, Azpilicueta. He took him off early. I potentially think that is because he's obviously got Newcastle coming on Saturday. Reece James is out injured, so you do definitely need you do need him to play that game. So, of course, you need to look after him, rest him, protect him. So that's why Loftus-Cheek comes on, plays right wing back. We didn't really have many options. Unless he was going to go to a back four and move Trevor to right back, Christensen, Silva, and then obviously go with the left back. But he decided to go with keeping the back three and putting Loftus-Cheek at wing back. So it didn't really work, to be honest. Balance of the team was kind of lost. Now, defensively, both the wing backs, Saul and Loftus-Cheek, are getting ripped up and at least giving us chaos and giving us problems defensively, and that's where the goal comes from. Unfortunately, is down that left-hand side, down Watford's left, our right side of defence. Ball's coming back, and initially I thought Trevor Chalobah made a very good block. I thought it was a great block, bodies on the line, he's had a good game up until that point, but as you watch the replay, his hand extends after the ball was kicked, and he is leaning into it with his left arm, and it is a penalty. It's not a bad decision at all from Martin Atkinson. It's the correct decision, and Timo Pukki, you know, takes the penalty and he scores the goal, and it's 2-1. And at this point, you're thinking to yourself, well, Chelsea haven't really had any control of the second half. They haven't really been in the ascendancy, and you're thinking to yourself, is this going to be a shithousery from Norwich, getting a point, you know, getting another goal back? Thankfully, the substitutions finally come from Tuchel. I was waiting for so long. Can you please take a look at maybe Saul Niguez, who's getting ripped up on the left-hand side? Maybe bring on Kennedy or Sarr. Can you please take a look at Timo Werner, who's playing pretty poorly and giving the ball away up top? Can you take a look at maybe even bringing on Rudiger? I know he's meant to be resting, but give a bit of stability. Took a while, but eventually brings on the substitutions. On comes Lukaku, on comes Kante. Kante is the difference maker. Kante has made the difference in us getting the third goal, because as soon as he comes on, fresh set of engine, I guess, a fresh engine, fresh battery, and he just comes on, adds the intensity, just starts, you know, closing down spaces, plugging holes, carrying the ball, causing problems on breaks. And now that's where we get our third goal from, because now we're re-energized, we're causing problems, and it is Kante that gets the ball into Kai, and Kai with a wonderful finish into the top corner to make it a goal and assist for him on this game, and just cap off a wonderful performance from Kai Havertz. I've been saying it for weeks. He's been playing well. Whether he's been getting the goal or he hasn't been getting the goal, he's been playing very well. And if you watch us, you would agree. You know, it's not really something that's debatable or controversial to say. So really happy with the way the game ended. Just happy for us to get the comfortable win, because I'm not going to lie, it was looking a bit sketchy in the second half. 3-1 looks good on us. Norwich, they're as good as gone. They didn't really offer anything in the first half. They didn't really act like a team that were fighting relegation. Second half, they tried to pick it up, but for me, them and Watford, who just got absolutely slapped up today as well, they're both for me going down. And Newcastle, another win against Southampton, looks like they're just going to keep climbing up.
Both of them scored. Chris Wood and Gimerez.
Yes, Bruno Guimaraes, wonderful finish. Did you see the goal?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you need to watch that back, and you also need to watch back the goal from Neves for Wolves. Wonderful goal as well. Okay. 2 very good goals today. And Leeds clapped. Leeds clapped again. They can't defend. Jesse March, you know, Todd Lasso, whoever it is. It doesn't matter who it is. You know, you can go whoever you want in management. You know, Bielsa. They can't defend. Another clapping for them. Relegation battle was heating up. But listen, like I said, we just got to go game to game. And I know that's very, cliche to say. Managers always say game to game. You as Chelsea fans, you go game to game, okay? Don't think about the future. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if we're going to be
10th place.
We've been there before, actually. It wasn't the end of the world. We still dealt with it. Remember? Won the title.
Di Matteo season?
No. We finished 10th, and then we won the title the year after.
Yeah, that's when it happened. That's when you had Sugar Daddy's money.
Yeah. Anyway.
Reminiscent on old times.
Anyway.
Remember Premier League?
Do you remember when Chelsea's least, the drama that we had was Lukaku speaking? That was the drama. Now it's like the whole club is on his knees. Save the bridge. You know, Get the canteen lady her wages, you know.
London's burning.
London's burning. The Great Fire of London. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we have come to. Now the players need to learn the district line map. They need to know how to get from Fulham Broadway up to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the away game there, you better make your own. You know them ones where you had to go Sunday League. Bring your subs. Bring your £5. If you want to play, bring your £5. Learn the district line. Get up and down from London on your own. Don't expect no team bus. We ain't got the petrol money. Fuel prices have gone up, Saj.
I know, it's quite high.
Fuel prices have gone up.
F that job.
Telling you, it's a long day for a lot of people at Chelsea right now. It's really peak. And I plan to, shield myself from this drama by just making a joke out of it and pretending like as if our whole club is not falling to its knees.
The good old deflection and diversion tactics.
Exactly, so that's what I'm on. But
it can't affect my mental health if I don't think about it.
But yeah, for me, my advice to you would be just to take it game by game. We're going to get into a lot more depth on this on All You Can Eat Chelsea tomorrow. But take it game by game. Newcastle's the next game. Will the club have a new owner by hopefully maybe a couple weeks' time? We hope. But take it game by game. Don't think of anything else. Forget FA Cup. Forget Champions League. Just focus on the next game. Newcastle at home. Stamford Bridge. I think we have fans because I think they bought the ticket already. But we soon will have a reduced capacity. Speaking of capacity, we don't have the capacity. We don't have the capacity to have a capacity. Do you see? We don't have the capacity to have a capacity. Listen, I could keep running silly jokes, but what you should really do if you want to support, smash up the icons. There is a link in the description if you want to be a pitch owner. I think it's a membership fee to have some sort of say on, or at least be updated with what's happening. Now that Boris is in charge of the club, I definitely think you should definitely get involved there. So yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Harry Kane, definitely coming to the club. Oh, Harry Kane, he's a delightful little fan. We will buy him for, I don't know how much money is in the real world because I don't understand money. 2,500 million, yes. Harry Kane.
Oh, they'll just buy all the MBs. Rashford, Raheem, Kane. They're just gonna buy all the MBs. They're just gonna buy all the MBs. Okay, we're gonna
in goal next season.
We're gonna stop now. We're gonna move on. Just subscribe, smash up the likes, and I'll see you guys in a bit. People. Peace.